Hey everybody, Matt Hartman here again for Drunkard's Walk. Thanks so much for listening this week, and a big thank you to Jesse L. Lee for our theme music and Nick Harmio for our artwork. If you are enjoying what you're hearing, why not give us a rating or review on iTunes or wherever it is you listen to your podcasts? Or, hey, maybe check out our link tree at linktr.ee/drunkardswalk. You can get information there about our Patreon or our merch, or you can send us an email if you want to do that. Or, hey, you can also fill out the form that lets you submit a suggestion for a destination, and then we'll have you on as a guest. I know, I say this all every week, but I just want to remind you one more time. So hopefully you are enjoying what you're hearing and you keep on listening. Thanks so much. Here's the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Drunkard's Walk, the podcast where we drink and click on Wikipedia links. It's more exciting than it sounds. I am one of your hosts, Jethro Nolan, and I am delighted, as always, to have partnered by my side, the peanut butter to my jelly, the person without whom I couldn't create anything. It's my wife, Kristy Nolan. Hi, everybody. Say hi, Kristy.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, Matt Hartman's here also. Hi.
Yeah, I was worried you were going in a different direction there for a minute.
Oh, see how I did the setup there?
Wait, can I be on the sandwich?
Yeah! There we go.
Yeah, I'll be the
Weird
pickles
fast.
to your PB&J.
Yeah.
Is that
Hey,
how they do it
everybody.
in England?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt's here too. Yeah.
Oh,
hi,
Matt. Hey, Matt. How are you?
Great. I'm fine. I'm good, I guess. I don't know. This is all so strange that you're on a sandwich with the Nolans. I loved that show when they did it here in Pittsburgh, Sandwich with the Nolans.
Right.
But,
Sandwich.
That was our lunchtime improv
Yes.
show.
yeah, right. Exactly.
Maybe Matt could be the hint of salt chips on the side.
There we go.
Ugh. Okay.
The parsley garnish.
The parsley garnish on a pickle PB&J.
Well,
sandwich.
welcome, wives, to the podcast. Boy, it's so great to have you. And it's such a delight every time. Folks, in case you haven't realized it yet, this is our annual, or not even annual, seasonal episode that we do with our wives, Kristy Nolan and Emma Hartman. I almost called you Kristy Hartman and Emma Nolan.
I mean, are we
Almost-
doing like...
Matt, that's where-
maybe a few more drinks. Who knows?
Hey, there we go. Whoop, whoop. This is going to be the most boring key party ever. But
we got a couple pineapples around.
It's a wiki party.
Oh, God.
Well, that's the end of the podcast, everybody.
There we
Thanks so
go.
much for tuning in. Jethro found the button, so that's it. So if you haven't heard a past season and you're not sure what's going on here, we invite our wives on for an episode every season, and what we'll do is we'll be getting a destination like always, but then they will go on a walk. And then the next episode, we will go on the same walk and we'll see who gets there faster. And if I'm not mistaken, last season, ladies, you took it from us. Is that right? Am I remembering correctly?
You are remembering it correctly, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that my first and only win?
Yes. So what we have done in the past is we have mixed it up before. We've done Matt and Emma versus Kristy and Jethro. We've done Matt and Kristy versus Emma and Jethro. So we've switched it around a number of times. And Emma had not yet won until last season.
I am the weakest link.
Well, no, I don't know if that's necessarily.
I don't know. I mean, Jethro always wins, and when I was paired with him, he lost.
Well, that's true. That was nice.
Sorry,
I like that.
your powers are stronger than mine.
So that's what we'll be doing for the next two episodes. So this is a two-parter. So you'll be listening today and hopefully next week to hear the exciting conclusion. But as always, we don't just pick our destination just willy-nilly, just randomly out of the air. But it is somewhat random to us because it always comes from a guest. And this week, and also for our destination for next week, for both weeks, we have with us a return guest. It's Ken Moser. Hey, Ken, how's it going?
Hey, it's great. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing super. Well, I'm doing super. I don't want to speak for everybody else.
I'm also doing super. Kristy?
Super.
I'm fine.
No. Okay. All right.
No,
Bring
I'm
it
great.
down.
I'm so
Bring it down.
super,
All
super
right.
duper.
Well, Ken, welcome back. Now we had you on as a guest a number of seasons ago. Do you remember exactly when that was? I'm trying to think back to how long ago it's been.
It's been a while. I'm trying to remember. So I've actually been a guest twice. I gave you the topic suggestion Impossible Color, and then Robert Pinsky was the other time there. So
yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and Impossible Color was like that was early. That was real early.
That was season 2, I think.
I think that's right. I think that is correct. In fact, I'm sure it's correct because I'm looking at the spreadsheet now. So yes, very, very true. It was in season 2, and I'm trying to find Pinsky. Oh, there he is, season 4. So it has been almost 5 seasons since we've seen you, man. How's it going? How's the world treating you these days?
Things are great. Just loving life. I'm still teaching and doing great there. I've got some big life changes. I'm an expectant father, which is pretty great. Thank you. And engaged to a wonderful woman. So yeah, life's awesome. It's been real good here. So
that is great.
Yeah,
great. And I wanted to extend congratulations to you, Matt, on your successful run in Beauty and the Beast recently. I know my parents and my nieces and nephews actually got to see the performance and said you were wonderful. So. Yeah,
that's true. I believe a relative of yours was in the pit for that.
Yes, my cousin Ian. Yeah. Talented guy. So
yeah, he was great. He was our percussionist and did a fantastic job. And I missed your parents when they were there. I came out out of the dressing room or whatever and was talking to our friend in common, Lori, and she said, "Oh yeah, they just left." And I was like, "Oh, drat," because I haven't seen your folks in a number of years as well. So tell them I said hello. And,
I will do that.
I hope that they are well also. For those that are unaware, Jethro, Ken's father was the director of the high school musicals that I was in.
Nice.
Back.
Yeah.
Nice. So
theater connects us all.
And he was the music teacher at Ingomar Middle School, right? Because he and my mom knew each other from when she was teaching there.
Yep, Ingomar and then Carson, department chair at the high school for a number of years, and now retired and church musician and things, keeping on. But good guy.
And in fact, I think we might have mentioned this on a previous episode. That's where you and I met. Was at a Ingomar faculty picnic, I think, when you were knee high to an elephant's eye. What? Wait, I mixed two things. But so I always call you Little Kenny Moser because even though we're probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years different.
I think 2 years or so. Yeah.
I was always like, oh yeah, that kid. And then we met again through our common friend Ian Eastman when he was hosting poker games, and I was coming out and doing those. And then I haven't done those in a while. You guys still get together and play poker at all?
Yeah, we need to do it again soon here. So I'll make sure we get you on a message to get together with us for that. I'm happy to take your money anytime. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Jethro tries to do that from time to time as well. So.
It's true.
Well, it is great seeing you. It's great catching up with you. Do any of you have any questions for Ken? Because I feel like I'm totally dominating his time here, and I already know him. So,
yeah, I mean, I got so many memories with Ken going way back.
No, questions. Do you have questions? Something you'd like to know about him?
So when's the expected blessed event?
We are expecting in March. So. It's going to be great. My fiance is a nurse practitioner, and she is amazing. And thankfully, it's going to work out. She'll be able to take some time off, and then I'll be able to take some time off for the summer. And we're super excited about this blessing, next stage of our lives.
It's so great. Get sleep now.
Yeah,
get as much sleep as you can. Put it in the bank, and
also go out to movies on alert.
Yeah,
it gets real hard to go just see a movie.
Yeah, and also. Stay up late at night because you won't be able to do that voluntarily anymore because you'll be exhausted by 8 p.m.
Hey, I heard if you guys could raise children, anybody could do it. So I figured I'd jump into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I just it's hard because when someone is expecting, it's a very exciting thing, and then you have us as parents who are saying like, you need to do this because it's just gonna suck.
Get ready.
But get ready. But there really is nothing like it. We both have daughters, and they can be challenging. So, do you know, is it a little girl, a little boy?
It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Love it. I wish I had the patience.
There's so few surprises, so we're
Mhm.
super happy, super excited about it.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
cool.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know what else is a surprise?
What's that, Jethro?
Where are we going today?
What a segue.
Ooh.
Ah,
Okay.
still
All
got
right.
it.
Yeah, Ken, tell us what do you got in store?
All right, so I got a topic for you that is it's maybe I think an interesting one. It is this individual is a real historical person, but is probably best known through literature. As I am an English teacher by trade, the topic is Guido de Montefeltro, sometimes called Count Guido de Montefeltro, and he is known best from two pieces of literature. The first being Inferno, Dante Alighieri's The Divine Comedy in the Inferno, Canto 27, Circle 8, Bolgia 8, as you guys all know, is the evil counselors.
Sure,
and and Count
we all know
Guido,
that.
sure, obviously, Count Guido appears here. He hears Dante speaking to someone else. He recognizes his Florentine accent, and they start a conversation, and we get some of his background, which is, I think, really rich and exciting, and that's why I wanted to share him with you guys. So, yeah, so the dude is a military strategist. Okay, so if you know Italian politics, and Italian military, you are at a great advantage in this Wikipedia hunt here.
Oh yeah.
That was
But,
my major.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we can also get there via the Catholic Church, so that's another one that will not help you, Nolans. But here, Count Guido helped Pope Boniface VIII crush some of his enemies, and he ends up in hell and inferno because he had repented. He had worked as a military strategist. He became a monk, and then Pope Boniface VIII came to him and said, "I need help crushing my enemies, and tell me how to do it." And Montefeltro says, "No, this doesn't sound right." And the Pope says, "I absolve you beforehand. You are pre-forgiven for your participation in this." And at the end of his life, turns out you can't do that. And so Guido de Montefeltro ends up in hell, in Inferno. So I'll share the other, I think, helpful piece for you guys would be there's this epigraph. So in Inferno, when he talks to Dante, he says, "If I believed my reply were made to one who could ever climb to the world again, this flame would shake no more. But since no shade ever returned, if what I'm told is true, from this blind world into the living light, without fear of dishonor, I answer you." And that epigraph is used in T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
Oh, right, sure. J. Alfred Prufrock. Sure.
It is a very popular piece, and
way
it's one of my
better
favorite
known to
poems.
me than. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
You were
boy.
the other week we had like punk music come up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm totally ignorant in punk music. Not even as remotely ignorant as I am in all the things you're discussing right now."
You would
I've heard of
know
none
it
of it.
to
I
see
mean, I've heard of the Inferno and the Divine Comedy. I've heard of that.
Okay. Well, you are going to have a fun trip then, my friend.
Yeah. So, can you spell this name for me? I want to see
Sure,
how close I got.
absolutely.
Okay.
Guido.
Okay, that part I got.
DA.
Oh,
Montefeltro.
Oh, I was so close. I put DE instead of DA, but aside from that, I was right there.
Yeah. Guido de Montefeltro.
Not too bad. And you say so this is a real person.
Yes.
But generally better known for his role, his being included in the Inferno.
Yeah. And the Love Song of Jethro Prufrock. Like I said, so T.S. Eliot, he says that Dante and Shakespeare divide the world between them. There is no third. And this is kind of the bridge between Eliot and Dante. So it's good stuff.
Gotcha. Wow.
Wow.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It is no Harry Potter.
Hey, you know, T.S. Eliot spelled backwards as toilets. That's my contribution to the banter.
Boff.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be in so much trouble.
Wait, can you just discuss? Can we just go back to the whole bridge situation?
The what?
Wait, I've been writing things down on post-it notes.
Yeah.
It's the bridge between what and what?
Oh, between Elliot and Dante.
Okay.
So
you.
I think
Elliot from E.T.
Exactly the
it.
one. Yes.
E.T. Elliott.
Thomas Stearns Elliot. Yes, from
I
E.T.
just wrote E.T. down. Oh my god, this is going to be terrible.
Oh, this is great. This is super.
You'll get this. I mean, there's a Baphomet connection or something in here that you'll be able to pull off.
Yeah, Pliny the Elder, I'm sure, met him at some point.
Absolutely.
Had some sort of
What
interaction.
were his years?
Sure. 1223 to 1298.
Okay, that's what I was going to guess.
13th century, yeah.
12
I mean, when you said Pope Boniface VIII, I was like, yeah, that's got to be the 1200s. That's
was America a country then?
in the heart of God, yes.
We were a glint in the UK's eye.
There we go. There wasn't even a UK.
No, there wasn't.
It was a disunited kingdom.
That's right.
It kind of still is a disunited kingdom.
Fair. It had a few good 100 years. As have we. So we're overdue for
way overdue. This is amazing because I feel like this is very highbrow. This is very this is literature. This is like and we are going from Sledgehammer, the 1980s cop comedy that is like lowbrow. Could we say lowbrow? Broad humor, if you will. Yeah. So it's
medium brow or mid-low brow.
They're so different from each other. I can't wait to see the connections that we try to make here. So this is awesome. Cool. Yeah. Any other questions for Ken? Anybody? I don't know. I don't even know what to ask to make this easier. So I've got nothing.
I feel like we've got two solid possibilities.
To
get us there.
Like we're not going to get
I
there.
have a quick question. Do we know what naughty stuff he did for the Pope that he needed absolvement for?
Yeah. So Pope Boniface VIII had these mortal enemies. There was this big political conflict and religious conflict, and essentially he had they had surrounded these forces. The Penestrino is the name connected with this. But anyway, they had these people kind of like holed in. Okay. And he comes to Montefeltro and says, how do we get them out? And Montefeltro's answer is long promise and short observance. Call for a ceasefire. Allow them to come get, supplies and things like that. And once they come out, they slaughtered them all. And so it's pretty terrible, what his advice is, and the Pope to be complicit in all of this. So I love it. I think it's an interesting part of this story. I share it with my students, and they always, are compelled by this whole idea of the guy gets kind of screwed over by the Pope, right? Who says, I forgive you for this thing. So, yeah.
That and
he's only pre-screwed over if one believes in hell, right?
Sure.
In the story, he's
right.
Yeah. Work of fiction here. This is literature, work of fiction entirely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dante's first draft of Inferno doesn't exist, and his publisher was like, "Yeah, you gotta pad it out."
Yeah, the agnostic version. It's a blank sheet of paper. He's like,
more pages.
Make of it what you want.
He took the note, and we're all better for it.
Yeah.
For sure. I can actually draw some literary comparisons to this. You just brought up that strategy. That same strategy was actually used in the Hunger Games.
Oh, come on.
Series.
Okay.
So, I just
you're going to compare it to literature, you said.
Yeah. And probably it was also used in Twilight, but it's been a while since
during the baseball game, maybe.
Emma, I just want to thank you.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for giving Matt and I all of this knowledge that we can then use to get there faster.
You tipped your hand,
definitely go that route. Definitely.
Yeah, you should definitely try and get to the Hunger Games and then to Twilight.
Yes.
No problem.
Sparkly vampires might get you close to Dante.
For sure. For sure.
That is possible. That is possible.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, thank you so much for this topic suggestion. Now, before you go, we do oftentimes we have a little drink as we are walking, and got to ask you: Are you enjoying a beverage this evening?
I am, in fact. I've got a little glass of Buffalo Trace here. I figured the bourbon guy. I think I'd sip on that a little bit tonight. And I was hearing your sandwich discussion before, and I wanted to see if Dave Foreman would come on and give a sandwich consult as to like what food he would pair. Perhaps with that.
Dave Foreman's always good for a sandwich consult.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yikes. Unfortunately, we eliminated him from this timeline in one of our previous episodes this season. So Dave Fiveman might show up, but
that's right. That's right.
Dave Foreman is
sorry for not sticking to the narrative line.
Come on, man. Canon.
Remember canon.
Jethro, are you having a drink tonight?
I've got a little Wiggle Whiskey cinnamon bottle there. There was a little 6-pack of tiny bottles that I got in Pittsburgh when I was there, and it has a variety of different Christmas flavored whiskeys, and this is a cinnamon that I'm going to be starting with.
Nice. And then, so what will you have? We'll have something different for next week, though, for our episode, right?
We'll see. We probably will, because I think this is the last of the cinnamon. So,
I see. Okay. Kristy, anything at all?
Yes, I am having a White Claw. And in fact, when Jethro appears on the episodes drinking White Claw, he's drinking my White Claws because he's ran out of his own bourbon. Every time, I hear it every time I listen to the show. Mm-hmm. And so just, I now know where they're going.
Yeah, because otherwise it was a mystery.
It was before.
You thought maybe the dogs were cracking in your White Claws.
Are these evaporating? What's happening? It was a mystery.
It's always been a mystery when alcohol disappears in the Nolan household. Who consumed it? She's a regular Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Well done. Emma,
what about you, Emma? You having some?
Right now I'm having a mint tea, which is not very exciting. But I'm almost done with it. So Matt is actually going to make me a Moscow Mule.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I am.
Yeah.
Do that. Nice.
What about you, Matt? What are you having?
Well, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet or not, but my wife was very, very nice for my birthday. She did a little thing where over a month, she gave me a bunch of different little bottles of bourbons and whiskeys as my birthday gift. And so each day I get to open a new one, and I have a bunch of these little bottles that I haven't tried yet. So I decided I'd try this one out. This is called Howler Head. And any of you that are familiar with Howler Head are probably going, oh no. And if you're not familiar, let me tell you right now, Howler Head is a banana flavored bourbon.
I did not know this when I purchased it.
And I haven't tried it yet. And
here we go. Real-time reaction.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So you know what it tastes like?
Like banana flavoring?
Garbage. It tastes like remember those scratch and stiff stickers that were garbage? That's the taste that this is. The smell is the taste of this. It is almost a circus peanut, but I like circus peanuts. So it's not that. It's worse than a circus peanut.
I'd just like to take a moment to say we'd like to remember that it is the thought that counts. When it comes to birthday
So let's be clear. She had no idea that this was a banana flavored bourbon. And the other ones that she got me, which I will be drinking over following episodes, look amazing. I just pulled this one out because I was like, I've got to try this and get it done and get past it. Because it's been just sitting there laughing at me. This is monkey just laughing at me on there. It's a chimp actually. It's laughing.
It is. That is. That's a chimp. It's not a monkey.
Oh, your face said it. It was delicious. I mean, that's
is that what my face said?
Sure.
Yeah,
entirely.
Yeah. The Patreon subscribers will know for sure.
Mm-hmm. I definitely when you opened it and you were like, oh, it's banana flavor. I was like, shit. I was trying to get you good things that you'd never tried before.
Hey, but I've never tried it before, and now I've tried it. Who knows? I've tried some really ridiculous flavored whiskeys and bourbons, and I just had one that was a mint chocolate, and you would think that'd be terrible. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
I will say, Emma, to your credit though, the nice thing is, and I don't know if the listener knows this because the visual is missing, but it's a tiny little bottle, so it's like one of those little single serving bottles. So it's not like he's got 700 more milliliters of this that he's got to.
It's shocking to me that they actually do make that in big bottle size.
I know. There must be people that drink this all the time. So if you do drink this all the time, blink twice and we'll help you. We'll get you out of there. Well, this has been amazing, Ken. This is such maybe the most highbrow suggestion we've ever received. So thank you for classing up the joint. And we really appreciate it, man. And hopefully it's not another 5 seasons before we have you back.
Absolutely. Hey, best of luck to you guys.
Thanks so much. Take care, man.
Thanks, Ken.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So we have a situation where I guess this is, we're leaving, Jethro. We're not doing anything right now. We're out of here. And ladies, it is up to you to try to find your way from Sledgehammer, the 80s cop comedy, to Guido de Montefeltro.
I saw it written down. I was really hoping it was the Peter Gabriel song, but
Sledgehammer. Yeah, I know. We were hoping that too. And I believe, though, we did find out that the Peter Gabriel song was the theme song to that particular show. So, all right. Well, we will vacate the premises at this point and allow you to go on your walk. And good luck.
Sounds great.
Thanks. Let me know when my drink is ready.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it down to you. All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Hi, Kristy.
Hi. I thought they'd never leave.
I know.
Right?
We never get this time alone together.
I know.
We actually did just recently get some time alone together. It wasn't much.
Yes.
But it was
It's never enough. Never enough.
No, it was a very nice lunch to see you and to hang out in sunny Michigan. I was there for business. I know. I was there for business, and
you actually want to drink?
Yeah, I do.
Is he cheating?
He's cheating.
I see him in the background.
Stuff.
He's cheating.
About your stuff. That's why I gave you a heads up that I was.
Oh, he's listening to our strategy.
Cheetah.
Some sort of a.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's
now
fine.
he's announcing when he's cheating.
I mean, though, like he really does lose so much that I just feel passionately that he should start cheating.
Yeah. I mean, whatever he needs to do. I think you just got to look.
I did. I got to look at his smile. Yeah, it is. I feel that just cross out the number that you wrote and just say a different number. But he's just so passionate about being honest.
He wants to honorably win. Yes.
Yeah, he does. I don't. I want to win in the dirtiest way possible because I just want to win.
Let's go. Let's do it. I agree with you.
I have some ideas.
Okay, fantastic. I have to say, I don't know what Sledgehammer is. I've never heard of it. I mean, I'm certainly old enough to have seen this, but this must have not been a popular show.
What I'm most surprised about is that the theme music was composed by Danny Elfman.
He's done so much stuff. And just every time I think of Danny Elfman, I also think of Martin Short. What? Why?
Because I think that What Is This? The song from A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. Okay.
I think that sounds just like Martin Short singing. and I can convince myself that is absolutely him. And so when I see Danny Elfman's name or I hear that song, I just automatically think of Martin Short because I really think he could have sang that song.
So I've only seen Nightmare Before Christmas like once. Maddie saw it and we had it on and she freaked out. She was like, no, thank you. So we only recently saw it again. Oh, shush. Here he comes. Shh.
Wearing headphones. I can't hear her.
Oh, he's wearing headphones. He can't hear. I'm wearing headphones. He can't hear you. But I now have a tasty little Moscow Mule. Let's do a little bit of ASMR.
Do it.
How about?
I gotta be honest. I should have brought in a bigger one.
There's some drunkards walk ASMR. Okay. So anyway, that is my little Danny Elfman story. So I was.
So isn't he also? I mean, not that that's here or there, but isn't he a Scientologist?
Danny Elfman, really?
Yes. Isn't Jenna Elfman his wife, the one who was in Dharma and Greg?
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure she's a Scientologist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So I was being really naughty.
Okay, yes.
And I was scrolling the page while we were getting information.
I love it.
Because like I said, Kristy, I am going to play dirty right until the end. And I saw something that was potentially interesting.
Okay.
So first of all,
yes,
I briefly considered
it's not a very long page.
It's not a very long page. What did I consider? I've now I don't know. I've lost that part. But I found a link to, let me see, because there's all kinds of stuff obviously to do with like.
Are you cheating now, Jethro?
These
men, they'll stop at nothing. They'll cheat. No, he was let the dog in.
I can't. Oh, where did I saw a link. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh, I can swear. Shit. Where is it? Oh my gosh.
What was it about? Do you remember?
It was nuclear bomb.
Oh.
And I was very intrigued because if this guy in real life was like a military strategist, then maybe we could kind of get to the strategy side of war, which isn't fun, I'll admit. But that was the one thing that kind of popped out at me. I'm
scrolling. I'm looking.
There are a lot of guest appearances.
There really are.
And so my other thought was like, can we get, I don't know, like, can we get to like Italy, basically, or can we make our way over to literature via one of these either actors or like Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho?
Oh, I see it. Nuclear warhead.
Yeah, where?
Down in ratings and second season.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I was curious.
So let me ask a question. Do you think there has been a film about Dante's Inferno? There must have been, right? There must be a movie version.
Not that I've heard of. And the fact that like Matt wasn't like, oh yeah, I've seen that movie, makes me think that either one, he was like keeping it to himself because he knows that that's a good way to go, or two, that just hasn't been a movie. And it's like, I mean, when was Dante's Inferno written?
So it would have to be after this guy lived, if he
yes. Yeah. I'm just thinking like, I don't know, like we should have asked.
Yeah. It must be like 13th, 14th century. I don't know. Okay. You want to hear something terrible?
What?
In high school, I did a report on the Inferno, but
wait, is it just called the Inferno, or is it called Dante's Inferno?
So Dante Alighieri is the author, and there were three parts to it: the Inferno, and then which is hell, and then there's another part which I forget what it's called, but it's purgatory, Purgatorio or whatever, and then heaven is the third part, paradisium. But for whatever reason, people really were into the inferno, the hell that was just terrible. There's all these circles, and there were famous people along the way, and I think people were most wowed by the inferno.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never read it. I have obviously heard of it, but like I said, I thought the title of the book was Dante's Inferno, not just the author's book.
Yes. Well, I think just like with Shakespeare, I think that other people, like once something like this gets written, a lot of people take the same idea. Like there's, the church. There aren't a lot of stories that the church allows, right? Like, so a book about hell, like, I think you have to be more specific.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I'm wondering, is there any way for us to get to like a movie or a TV show that is about hell?
That's
purgatory, or like Dogma.
Ooh.
In Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering if we can get to a page that maybe has like Inferno or Hell or Purgatory, something like that. Chances are,
good idea.
We're probably going to be able to get to the book and then in turn get to this Count Guido guy.
Yeah. Or maybe like, no, like who else? See, it's hard because I don't remember like all the references they made about like who they saw in hell and stuff like that. I just don't remember. They were all ancient people that like obviously very anybody who read it back in the day was like, oh my gosh, yes, of course, very, but I don't remember the historical.
Yeah. What? How about we go through heavy metal? Aren't they all like Satanists? And
ooh, that's a good idea.
I mean, could we find something along? I said that was such a generalized comment. I know that people who like heavy metal are not Satanists, but I wonder if there would be some kind of, I don't know, link. Oh, I was like, oh, I found Satan. Satin.
Oh, would have been amazing.
Satin pillow.
I'm trying to think what else. Heavy metal might not be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I also like the idea of trying to get to like a movie, but I mean, I know that they've been having a lot of music in recent episodes, but I do kind of like the idea of just jumping into heavy metal and seeing where we get to. Some other things. So I see, like I said, I see Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. I don't know whether there's anything mentioned in that.
Yeah, all his horror was much more like real and suspense. I don't think there's one that is anything hell.
Yeah. I see Caricature, which obviously is not going to be helpful, but I see it. It's a link because they're on very many links. Out of this. I see the American Broadcast Company, ABC.
Did they do a famous
Deathy?
I mean, also Italy. Satan. It feels like Italy or hell are the two ways.
I would agree. I mean, did any of these actors Italian? Adam Ant, what a guy. Love me some Adam Ant.
What a guy.
What a guy.
I mean, come on now.
He's such a good guy. He's a Prince Charming. I don't see. I was just thinking, oh, maybe if there is any like Italian American actors Maybe we could get to Italy, which I know it's boring going, the geographical route, but screw you, Matt and Jethro.
Exactly. They have their own rules for their own selves.
They do. And my rules are to cheat, lie, and deceive. Because we, after all, are trying to go to hell.
Nice.
Ooh, so if you go down to guest appearances, go down to Sydney Eddie Mosian. Oh God. He was professionally known as Sid Haig. He's an American actor. I hovered over. He has been in movies such as Captain Spaulding, Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell.
That is promising.
I mean,
the only thing is if we get there and this guy has like a 3-line page. That's the only.
That is a huge concern.
Well, we're just gonna have to. What are you feeling?
You know what? Let's. I feel like heavy metal is going to be a huge page.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I say let's just go heavy, unless you want to go to heart attacks, just so that's linked. Maybe not. I think let's do heavy metal and see where it gets us.
Yes,
it is in intro and theme music.
Intro.
It's above ratings in the second season.
I see it. Yeah. All right, heavy metal. We're doing it.
Let's do it.
Don't forget to write it down.
I just.
Okay.
Typey. Okay, this is a very big page and it makes me very happy.
Yes.
I see death metal. I see grunge.
All right, what's your thoughts on heavy metal? Are you into it?
I don't even know what is like classed as heavy metal. Like,
I think it's like
what bands, like British bands like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple. I mean, like I could listen to some Led Zeppelin. I could listen,
but but what about like Megadeth, Anthrax, like death metal? That's where we need to get down to. Or black metal.
Yeah. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to just go all the way to the bottom of the page and go up. Sometimes I like to do that because I find myself like spending a lot of time at the beginning of a page.
Yes.
And usually there's some like juicy stuff at the bottom. Oh, there's a whole section about sexism.
Nice.
Oh, the Me Too. Oh, cool. Love.
There's got to be something satanic on here.
I mean, I really feel like Ozzy Osbourne is on here, for Christ's sake.
Right?
He literally ate bats on stage.
So I think that was one time, right? One bat that he took that off. And I don't think he intended to do it. I feel like I heard that story one time.
I mean, who knows? That guy is a little cray. But I also think that the drugs had a lot to do with just everything that Ozzy Osbourne did.
Yeah. Wow, this is a long page.
It is a huge page. Really, really, really big. I see Pentagram.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's Pentagram the band.
Oh.
So I had just have this feeling, like all of these names, like Suicide Silence and stuff like that. Like all of these names, I'm like, that. But again, I would not want to go through a page that is necessarily named Suicide Silence.
I can't believe that. I guess we should have thought that it could be, the word could be here, but just not.
not as the band name versus Korn. See, new metal. So I was definitely more part of the new metal scene.
Okay.
I had a lot of friends that wore fat pants.
What are fat pants?
Fat pants.
I found satanic rites.
Ooh, did you? Wow.
So, but unfortunately, if you hover over it, it sends you to Black Mass. So coven, witchcraft, satanic. Here we go.
Ooh.
A group of ideological and philosophical beliefs based on Satan.
Hey.
Satan. Also a cult.
Where is
this? So I am at antecedents, 1950s to late 1960s.
Gosh. Okay. I need to go up.
Sign of the Horn.
Up. Okay, I found it.
Black Sabbath.
Oh gosh, the Kinks are one of my favorite bands.
Ooh, I like the Kinks.
Friggin' love the Kinks.
Heavy metal?
No, I would not. I would say that they are definitely rock. But
there's also the term up here, acid rock, psychedelic rock. That sounds more like
I like satanic the best. I think
but we also want to Satan. There's also Satan, also known as the devil, and sometimes called Lucifer. Christianity is an entity. That may be the way to go.
Yeah, let's do Satan. Let's do it, baby.
Should we keep looking or just go for it?
No, I just say let's go for it.
Boom. Did it.
Boom. Hold on. Let me just write Satan in.
Yeah. Guess what happens when you write it 3 times?
Satan, Satan, Satan.
Oh, no.
The Candyman will appear. Okay. I want to see like Satan in literature.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Like, I feel like maybe we might be able to, like, I would just love it to be linked right here. Oh my God. I would just be like, in your face.
Oh, I was hoping it was here. Dante Alighieri's Inferno.
Where?
Above historical development. Satan appears frequently in Christian literature.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah.
So,
do we go to
Dante or to the Inferno? Probably. He's in the Inferno, so probably
he is in the Inferno. Yeah, let's go to Inferno. Oh my God, Kristy! Oh my God, we're doing it. We're really doing it. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So remind me, what's this guy's name again? Count Guido da Monte. Okay. Do you think he might be on this page?
Yes. I am very passionately.
I mean, where else could he be but on this page?
I mean,
what canto did he say? Did he say 8? What circle of hell do you remember?
27.
No, there's only like
I wrote down canto 27.
Oh yeah, canto. That's different. That's like chapter.
Oh. I don't know anything about literature.
No. Well, I mean, that's just, I think it's this specific. Canto 4. Canto 5.
Maybe it was canto 7.
Yeah, that sounds right. Heresy. That sounds like. Oh no, violence. The 7 circles, violence. That sounds right.
7 circle violence. Oh gosh, I see like people, but I don't see him. There's a pope.
What on earth are we going to do?
Oh my God, if we're on this page and he's not linked. You know what Matt didn't ask is if this guy was linked.
Oh God, you're so right, he didn't.
I found him.
You found him. Where is he?
Oh, wait. No, I don't think I did. I found Guy de Montfort.
No, it's Guido de Mont.
I just thought I saw Demon and got excited.
Look, it's got to be here.
Yeah.
Right? It's got to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the thing that you thought that it was, because I just for a split second was like,
oh my Lord.
So, oh geez. I mean, I guess the only other way to find this guy would be through history then.
But I don't want to.
I mean, at that point, we're gonna.
Oh my God, I found him.
Okay, phew. Where are you?
Oh my God. Okay, go down to Canto. Oh shit. I don't know what.
X is 10.
10I10. What's that?
So 10 and then I10 would be 19.
Okay, so go
right?
down. Yeah. So it's Boligia for
Yes,
sorcerers. All the way down at the bottom of the paragraph, I see Guido da Montefeltro. Do you see him? Funnily enough, he is by Michael Scott, not the Michael Scott of the.
I see him. Yes,
he was a Scottish mathematician. All right,
let's click on
let's
it.
do it.
Boom!
I mean, we friggin' did it, Kristy. Holy,
that's amazing.
Shit. Oh my God. You know what that means? That means
we fucking killed it.
We fucking killed it. That means that they're going to go back to that page and be like, oh, look, he's on this page. We found it. Oh, look, I'm Jethro and I'm Matt, and we're really good at this because we do it every week. Well, you know,
we have to put it,
boys.
Put it back on. We should put them both back on. What was it? Sledgehammer.
Sledge Hunger Games, and definitely go through the Hunger Games. But seriously, like, did you read the Hunger Games?
I didn't. I like YA though.
So I read it like a long time ago.
Yeah. Is it a good read?
Oh, I mean, don't read it if you're feeling sad, depressed, because it is like really nothing good happens.
Yeah.
It's just bad after bad. But at one point, the like military basically like injures a bunch of kids, and so like the aid run in to help, and then a second like bomb goes off, and so like it's it's a trap. Yeah, it's like a little.
I did read them.
Oh, did you? You maybe watch the movies.
I definitely watch the movies, but sometimes when I like a movie, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and read the book.
Yeah,
but I can't remember now.
I just got I am very into like the book talk scene at the moment. And I'm having like, I've always loved fantasy and that kind of thing.
Me too.
I am reading, I just read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
Okay.
Have you heard of those?
No, I'm writing this down.
So Fourth Wing is the first book. Iron Flame is the second book. Fourth Wing, I found like, I couldn't put it down. Iron Flame was fine, but I think it was one of those books where it was like, we need to have this book so the next book can be really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. A setup.
Exactly. So I definitely recommend those. They are like dragons and like they've got magic in them, and
that's my fave.
They've got a little bit of spice.
Yes.
And
it's not too YA.
No. Oh, no. If you read Iron Flame, just wait until the throne room scene.
I'm on it. Did you say that you're listening to them or you're reading them?
So I read Fourth Wing.
Okay.
I listened to Iron Flame because it actually came out the day that we met and had lunch. And so I had that big long drive.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to listen to it. I can get like a good head start. And so yeah, I listened to it. But I'm also, so I read, have you read any of Sarah J. Maas?
I don't think so.
Any of the Sarah J. Maas books? Okay. So that is all like fae and magic and that kind of thing, which is I just really, really love. So Sarah J. Maas. So I recommend that you start with, well, I guess it depends. If you want like kind of more fantasy, romance, like politics and war a little bit too, like real good battle scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You could start with A Court of Thorn and Roses, which is the series with this one set of characters.
Nice.
But then, so I blew my way through that series and loved it. And then I moved over to her next series, which is about a female, a really, really strong female character. This is, she writes really good female characters.
Ooh.
Selena Sardathian, who is an assassin. And it follows like her story. And again, it's like in that kind of fantasy, magic world. There are fae that kind of come in and
are you on Goodreads?
Yes, but I just don't look at it. Like I don't do it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna follow you and see what you're reading.
I should do Goodreads. I have it. I downloaded the app. Like it's there. I just don't do anything with it. Sometimes I look at other things. What really
helps me is when I'm at the library and I'm like, I don't know what to pick. And you go to the, like, if you like this book, you'll like this book, because you can use your camera to take a picture of the code on the back, and and so you don't have to type anything in. Not like the library's code, but it's like the ISN.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is take a picture and it pops right up, like what the genre is, how many stars, how many people have read it, what it's rated. So I use it a lot at the library when I'm like, ooh, I like this cover.
Yeah.
Who's this author? What do I think?
Yeah.
I'm really cheap. I don't usually buy books.
I love that. I do. I very much have got this thing. Well, I own a lot of the books that I listen to the audiobooks on. And today Matt told me I was ridiculous because I called them my audiobook trophies. And he was like, you are an awful person. And I was like, I know, but I also want the copies, and then I also want the special editions. I want them all. But it's the A Court of Thorn and Roses is very spicy.
What of Thorn and Roses?
A Court of Thorn and Roses. Oh. So that whole series
a court.
Like a royal court. It's so spicy.
All right. I'm on it.
I love it. I really love it. But yeah, it's that whole thing I am very much enjoying. And then one final one before we wrap up, because I know that this is not a book talk podcast. Have you read Manacled?
No.
Okay, so this is fan fiction.
Oh.
It's a Harry Potter fan fiction.
Oh my gosh. Is this the one that's like really, really long?
Yes.
I haven't. Maddie told me about it. I meant to read it, and then I think I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I haven't been hooked to a book like that, like to the point. So it's a PDF. I can send it to you. Okay. Because it's fan fiction. So like it's not sold. Right. It's by Yin Sen Liu.
Okay.
And it is, I just friggin' love it. I don't know that I can read it again for a while.
Yeah.
It's big. It took me weeks to read, and I'm I call myself a slow, cozy reader, because I definitely take my time. But like towards the end, Matt would like try and engage in conversation, and I'd just be like, shh.
Go away.
I need you to go away so I can finish this chapter.
We'll do a podcast with Jethro, please.
Yeah, go play with your friend Jethro. come back home.
Have a banana whiskey.
Come out. Yeah,
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Whiskey.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just really good.
Okay.
It's really good. Again, it's also like, it's dark.
Yeah.
There is a lot of darkness. Like there is a very much like Handmaid's Tale feel to it.
Right.
But I really enjoyed it. And there's some good spice in that too.
Hey, and before I forget, and it sounds like you like your trophies, but in case you ever want free books, do you know about Libby, the app?
Libby, what is Libby?
Libby is how you can rent library audiobooks for free.
Oh, yes. I did know about that.
I've done it. It works easy. Great.
I have done it. Yes. I've done it too. New ones.
Yeah.
I am just so impatient.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's so bad because like we have such a good library, but when I went to get Fourth Wing, there was a 247 people long waiting list for it. And I said, screw that. I'm going to buy it from Target.
But it's really good for things like, I just discovered this author. I'm, and you buy it and you zip through it. But then if you go to their older books, nobody is in queue for them, or there's a very short one. You know what I mean? And that's usually what I do.
Yeah, A Court of Thorn and Roses. I like the audiobook versions of those. I listen to all of those. Definitely. I think you could probably find those on Libby pretty easily.
Okay.
But yeah, let's start a book podcast and we'll just talk about books we like.
a ladies' fantasy book podcast. I am so down.
Because that would be great because I could talk about this stuff all night, but this sadly is not a book podcast. It is Drunkard's Walk, the podcast.
Matt's going to cut most of this out. Don't worry.
I do want them to think he will.
I do want them to think that it's taking us a really long time.
I know, me too.
Because that's part of the psych. That we got to psych them out.
It is.
It's part of the psychology. They're like, oh, the girls are taking a really long time. That's sad. And then we're going to be like, haha, how many did we do it in?
Wait, we can't talk about it yet.
No,
I'll text you. I'll text you. Right. We can't talk about it on air because it's a surprise.
Okay, right.
Which, if you were following along, you can probably count yourself.
I know it was a low number.
Yeah, it was a really low number. Do we include the link at the beginning?
Do you?
I don't think you include the link that you started on. You just include the links that you went to find to get to it.
We didn't use any geography either.
We didn't use a single place on this planet. We used our brains.
Blink.
And I feel good about it.
So
I'm gonna high five. I'm gonna take this little mule.
Yeah. You're gonna hop on your mule?
I'm gonna hop on my mule
and I'm
gonna ride on out of here. Christy, it has been an absolute pleasure.
It's always a delight.
Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye.